Senator King. I realize this isn't exactly in your lane, but it's certainly close. You talked in your prior answer about the work with the private sector and alerting them to the threats and to what was going on, and that's very important. But the principal agency that actually has performed that function as an interface between the federal government and the private sector was CISA, or is CISA. And my concern is that we've seen reports of cuts at CISA up to 90%. I believe 40% may be the latest number. And I think they've eliminated the office that interfaced with state election officials that enabled them to share threat data and information and protections with state election officials to keep our elections safe and secure. I just am puzzled at a time of heightened cyber threat that we're essentially unilaterally disarming one of the most important tools that we have to protect ourselves in cyberspace. Do you have any views on the dismantling of CISA?
Senator King, thanks for the question. To be honest, I do not understand what the actual decisions are for any, reduction or reorganization as it relates to CISA. I will tell you that we continue to talk to CISA leadership, and we continue to share information with CISA leadership as it relates to threats that are relevant to their mission for defenses in the United States.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I realize that, again, this isn't his lane, but this subcommittee is dealing with the issue of cyber, and CISA is one of our most important tools to deal with that, and they've been very effective. And having worked with some members of the private sector that have worked with CISA, it took years to build a trusting relationship between this government agency and these companies, as well as the state election officials. I remember when that initiative first started, and those state election officials were very reluctant to interface with this federal agency, but they became very, I wouldn't say dependent, but they became very engaged with CISA in the last several elections, and to basically dismantle that capability, I think, is very dangerous for national security at a time of heightened cyber attack. We're under attack right now, and to be unilaterally disarming and disabling what amounts to a carrier fleet, I think is very damaging to the security of the country. Thank you.
I think your concern is noted, Senator.